I need to share something that most homeowners are completely in the dark about.
I'm just getting started here in just a moment. Stand by while I live stream to my platforms and so I can chat with you. Thanks for your patience. I'll tell you where I was in just a moment. All right, now's the test. I'm going to just look on my devices to see if I'm going live on my different platforms. All right, I can see your comments on YouTube. I know I'm on YouTube, so that's good. We'll see if I'm on Facebook as well. I'm going to be sharing some really cool comparisons between the two versions of Canvas Workspace software, so you will get to see that and learn all about it in just a moment. Sorry, it's going to take me a moment, guys. We may have to edit this part out if we can't figure it out, but we will not waste any more of your time. And if I can't get this working in the next few moments. So I just got back from a road trip, and boy, was there a lot of traffic for, the July 4th weekend. So it was crazy time. Crazy time. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just get started inside of Zoom, and I'm going to share my screen in just a moment, but I wanted to welcome you and stop messing with my computer. I'm going to stop shaking the computer because I'm going to be sharing the screen. I don't want the computer to shake. So I just got back from Biloxi. My mom said, she wanted to go out and she doesn't, she hurt her back, then she had some heart problems and she wanted to take a little road trip. She likes to go to the casinos and she wanted to go to Biloxi. So we drove to Biloxi and then driving back was like, we hit a lot of traffic. So that's where I was. And I literally just walked in my house, went to the restroom, and I'm live streaming. And I wanted to really do this video tonight. It's about comparing Canvas Workspace for the PC, which is the one that I want you to download if you're going to be attending my retreat this weekend, and comparing that to the web-based version. I think you'll like that comparison. You're going to get to see why you need both versions, how you log into both versions, how you get both versions of the software, what they're used for, what the differences are, pros and cons of each. Okay, and then I'm going to give you some sneak peeks about what we'll be making in my upcoming course. Brother ScanNCut, Cut and Be Merry. That's the name of the course. It will hopefully be launched this weekend. I'm going to have a July 4th sale. I'm hoping. It depends on how long it takes to get approved by the platform I hosted on called Udemy. But all of my attendees at this retreat are not only going to get to make the projects we're making in that course, but they're going to get a free coupon for that course and a lot of source files to save them the time of having to go through everything step by step to make those projects. They're going to just be able to cut them and then figure out how I did it, and which I'm excited about. All right, so Canvas Workspace for the web. Let's start there. And thank you all for checking in and saying hello. We're going to start there by going, and I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to look at the website. You're going to go to the website, nothing to install right now. This is open to the whole world. It's free. If you're watching this and you don't even have a Brother ScanNCut, you can still go to Canvas Workspace software. And you might be thinking, why would I want to do that, right? Well, it's just like other software programs that create SVG files. You can design your own cutting files. You can use them to make printed handouts of instructions. Maybe you want to make outlines for Kids Craft Club. Or maybe you want to use the cutting files in a different kind of machine to cut them out, a Cricut or Silhouette. Do you know that Brother files can be, if you export them, you can actually do other things with them as well. Unless you have them in the proprietary format that only works with the machine. Okay, but there's ways to get out the other formats. So you really want this software for designing your own SVG cutting files and for importing projects that Brother already has made for you. Those do work with your machine. And you want to use it because it's just fun and easy to use, and you don't have to like learn Adobe Illustrator or something more complicated when you have a lot of shapes already to work with. So what do I recommend for basic things for your ScanNCut? I've tried different add-ons. I like some of the extra kits. Like I have the region embossing kit, the embossing kit, I have the stamp kit, but I like them more for the files that came with those add-ons than I do for the add-ons themselves. I do recommend your, deluxe pen tool. You're going to love